Hello everybody, good morning, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. Today is the day that we have all been patiently awaiting. It's the day that I talk about the product that has been literally like changing my life since I've gotten it. Now, you know me, I like to try stuff a couple times before I talk about it, and I've been using this for 2 weeks, I want to say, every day. And honest to God, this has made the biggest difference in my entire life. Like, I am more like rested, I feel better, I feel like I'm like happier because I'm not so tired all the time. And we're actually going to talk about it, finally, today. Hello. Alright, so what the product that I have been loving and talking about and hinting around for the last little bit would be this guy right here. This is my Yorkville weighted blanket. Now, sorry, I've been a little sick, but we're just gonna have to just move on past that. So, I wish I could explain to you exactly how fantastic this is just in my life. Okay, so we'll just talk about it. It looks like this. The other side is very soft, like fleece material, and it is filled with little glass beads. They're teeny tiny like pieces of sand. It's filled with the glass beads because it doesn't, so it won't make you hot. I actually wear, like, I'll put this blanket on and then put another blanket over it because it doesn't make me hot, and I get really cold at night. So I'll put another blanket like on my feet and then have this guy. This weighs 14 pounds. Is the one that I personally got, that I use every single day. I sleep with it every night, and it's so funny because I tried to take a nap the other day and I was like, I don't feel like, because it's kind of a production because it is really heavy and you have to like drag it out and put it on. You're just like, man. So the other day I just tried to use just a regular blanket and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap, and I laid there and I laid there and I laid there and I was just like, this is why I don't take naps, because I can't sleep. Girl, I pulled this blanket on. I was like, let's give it a try. I pulled this blanket on and I was so asleep. This is just like the best thing in the world. And I woke up this morning at a normal, decent human hour, because I went to sleep at a decent human hour, and I feel rested and fine at 7 o'clock in the morning, as opposed to normally being like tired and groggy and feel terrible. The first couple of days after using this, I felt probably a little bit, I woke up feeling good, but I was like more asleep like when I woke up in the morning, so I didn't just like whatever, I wasn't sleeping lightly, I was very deeply asleep. So it took a couple days for my body to like catch up and be like, oh, because we're getting good sleep. So the first night after I woke up, I was like, ooh, nope, I'm not getting up. Like, I'm so comfortable, and it's awesome. And I wish that I would have got this beautiful, wonderful blanket way sooner, because I have been sleeping so good since I got this. And I do struggle with anxiety. I talk about it all the time here on my channel and on all my pages. Always have. So sleeping is kind of a big thing for me, because it's difficult when it's quiet and you're trying to be still and your mind just wanders. It's like, you know what would be way better than sleep? Let's think about all those embarrassing things you did when you were 14. Let's relive that. That'll be a good time. And you sit there like wanting to die, because you're just like, wow, was I such a fucking idiot when I was a child? Everything I did was stupid. And with this guy, it just helps relax you. Like, I don't know. Something I was reading when I was doing my research for this video was written by some physical therapists, and they say that a soft touch is more alerting than something that is a steady, strong. If somebody just like rubs their finger down your arm, it's like, bleh. Somebody just like, you know, grabs a hold of you that you know, not in a creepy way, just like, hey, that's more comforting than somebody that's just like, and wants to be a fucking creep. But for these blankets, they help people with anxiety, with insomnia, people on the spectrum, sensory processing disorder, which I think is what it originally was developed for. It's people with sensory processing disorder, ADHD, PTSD, anything that would have trouble sleeping, or if you have anything like that that prevents you from just going to bed and resting. If you can't just shut your freaking brain off, it's so calming. Like you just feel it come over you and you're just like, oh, thank God. Like I remember when I first got it and I took it out, I was like, God, this is so heavy. I took it out of the packaging and I laid down and I just went, oh. It's like exhaling. That's how I feel when I put on my blanket. When I lay down at night, it's just like, oh, okay. This is what it's supposed to be like when you're going to sleep. It's just a big exhale. And I felt amazing. And I use it every single night. Like this is not a joke. This is not a ploy to make money. This has legitimately altered my life. And I use it literally every night to the point now where I can sleep without it. That's not like you can't live without this. I can, but I would prefer not to because I would prefer to go to sleep good and sleep well and not wake up a million times at night. I want to sleep good. And without this, I don't sleep as well. And I wake up a bunch of times and I'm a panic waker. Like I'll wake up in the middle of the night in a panic thinking that I've missed my alarm, and I do this every single night. Sorry, it's really hot in this room with my robe and then my blanket in my lap. It's a lot. So, whew, and these lights. Oh girl, it's hot. But yeah, I've always been a panic waker. Like I'll wake up 3 or 4 times a night and I always wake up thinking I missed my alarm clock and I'm late for work. 100 times a night. I wake up like that. I'm like, ah! And then I just bring up and like dig for my phone through the covers and I find it and I'm like, it's 2:30 in the morning. Okay. And then I'll go back to sleep and I'll wake up and I'm like, ah! And I'm like, oh, it's 2:50 in the morning. Okay, go back to sleep. Ah! I'm like, it's 3:15. Girl. Like, until I finally wake up from my alarm. But by that time, you've woken up so many times that your body's like, oh, now we're good asleep. Now that you gotta get up. And it's just been a struggle, like, literally my entire life with sleeping. And I don't know what else to say besides the fact that this is an incredible product that I believe in so much and I love so much. And I use it every single day since I've gotten it. And I would not trade this for the world. Wouldn't. Like, you cannot... who was I talking to about this? One of my friends I was talking to about it. And we were just like, yeah, well, you know, people don't really want to buy weighted blankets. I'm like, well, I personally understand that. I really do. But, like, how much would you pay to be able to sleep good? Like, exactly. There are people who can sleep wonderfully. Good for you. That's amazing. Like, congratulations. This is not going to be life altering for you if you can already sleep because you don't have depression or anxiety or PTSD, ADHD, sensory processing disorder. You're on the spectrum. It's hard to sleep. It just is. It's hard to turn your brain off. It's hard to unwind, and having something that helps you do that is just fucking incredible. Like, really, it's amazing. And I'm trying. I wish that I feel like I'm not coming across like how I feel because I've been so concerned about making this video and concerned about what everyone would like think, and oh God, they're thinking that I'm just trying to get them to spend money and do all this stuff. You should not feel obligated at all because you're a follower of mine to go buy this blanket. You shouldn't. I just want you to know that something like this exists. Like, if you are like me and you cannot fucking sleep, I didn't know. Like, I had heard of them, you know, because like they'll show them on TV shows or whatever, and I didn't know. I didn't realize that there was an outlet like this for someone like me that can sleep in theory. I don't sleep well, and I wake up a million times, and I can't go to sleep as quickly as I want to. I have like a whole freaking bedtime ritual so I can even go to sleep. And I just wish that I knew. I wish that I knew that I had the option of something like this. And I just kind of didn't. Like, everybody is aware that these exist, but it's different whenever you have somebody that you trust or that you're friends with. It's like, hey, this will help you. Like, for real. Like, I know you've probably seen it on TV, but this will actually help you. And I don't know, I'm glad that I came across them, and I'm glad that they saw me and were like, hey, you're somebody who speaks out about mental health. That's really awesome. People don't really talk about that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, they kind of do now, but like in the world as a whole, no. I think in 2018, we're all leaning towards that now, and to where it's not, look at this curly piece of hair. What is this? Sorry. But here in this day and age, it is more easy to talk about these issues. Like if you have mental health problems, it's a little easier to talk about them. It was never been easy for me to talk about. I just felt like I had to because of the platform that I have, and I used to have a much bigger platform than I do now. But I always thought it was really important to talk about stuff like this, because as fun as like makeup and like beauty community drama and all that stuff is fun, but there are people that are seriously struggling out there, and maybe they don't know. They don't know that they're not the only one. Maybe in their community, in their group of friends, in their town, they are the only one. And it's nice to have a voice out there that's like, hey, you're not alone. I want to help you. Like, I feel the same way that you feel. And it's not crazy. You're not crazy. You're not weird. You're not messed up. It's just, unfortunately, it's normal. Like, it's okay. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Let's open that up so everybody can talk about it, so you don't have to feel like alone in the dark like I did my entire like upbringing. I don't really talk about that much, but I felt alone in the dark like a crazy person, because I didn't know anybody else that had the same struggles as me. No one. And if they were struggling the same way I was struggling, no one talked about it. I grew up in a very small town, and everybody thought that I was just dramatic and overreacting and crazy. Really. And I had no help. There was no outreach for me. And it sucked that until I went to college and they were like, hey, you probably have anxiety. And I was like, I've never even heard of that, because I'm fine. This crowd of people is just making me cry because I'm panicking because there's so many people talking at the same time. Even this group of 10 people, everyone talking at the same time, I'm starting to turn red and cry and freak out, and I can't breathe. But that's just because I'm crazy. There's nothing actually wrong with me. And then I went to the doctor because I was a psych major, and my professor was a psychiatrist, and we had a discussion, and she was like, oh yeah, yep, you need to go see this person here, go do this, talk to these people, because it's a problem. Like, you're not crazy, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, it's just something you go through. And that moment changed my life. And I'm glad that that person was there for me. Like, my professor, she didn't owe me anything, was just like, hey, like, you are valid. You're not out of your mind. This is a real thing. Like, this is an actual illness. You're not crazy. Here's some help. Here's how you can get some help. Here's some outreach programs. Here's a doctor you can go to. I don't practice anymore. I'm a teacher, but I can tell you, you know, by professional opinion, you can go see this professor who does still practice. She does have an office, and you can go see this doctor. He works on campus. You can go see this one. He's 10 miles off campus right here. This is our whole network. And I'm just like, there's a network of people designed to help me, and it blew my freaking mind. And now we have an entire universe connected through like social media and the internet, and we can all reach out. And I just want you guys to feel safe here, is my point in that whole rambly story. Here we are, and you can come here and you can talk to me, and you can tell me your struggles, and I want to help you. And I just want to tell you that this guy, it's a blanket. Like, I'm aware that it's just a blanket, but this blanket has changed me. I'm gonna get emotional. I didn't realize that I could feel normal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you put on a big happy smile, yeah, goofy in videos, and I'm not an unhappy person, but I never felt normal. And it gives me a little break where I can lay down, put my freaking 14-pound blanket on me, and feel normal. And that's nice. I really enjoy that. About the product itself, there is sizes for infants up to entire comforter sizes. the personal blankets like I have go by weight. I went one size up because I thought maybe I'm a little crazier and I just need a little extra weight. I don't know why I did. But it goes by body weight and how much pressure per pound that you really need. Like I said, I went one size higher. This is the large. It is 14 pounds. It's 4 pounds heavier than the one designed for my body weight. I don't know why I gravitated toward this one. I was just like, that just sounds better to me. And it's a personal preference. It doesn't make you worse. If you don't have enough pressure, that won't be as effective as if you get something that's for your body type, like, or more. So, I mean, they have literally wraps for babies. Like, I want to get this for my daughter because she has some tendencies that are leading me to believe that she may develop anxiety, and I really don't want that to happen for her. Like, I'm not trying to, like, diagnose my daughter as being an anxious person, but she's been through a lot. So, I get it. There's just, I don't know, an outlet for everybody. They have fuzzy blankets, I can't remember, Snugglers, and I just great. You can have whole weighted comforters that'll cover your entire bed, which is my next step, but my husband hates it. Like, he's not an anxious person. This does nothing for him. I mean, that's just the honest truth. It is everything to me. It does nothing for him. I tell him he just needs a bigger blanket, because it probably would, because he doesn't sleep well. And I'm going to have to get him a big blanket and see how he feels, or get our whole weighted comforter so I can just roll around in there. And I thought with a blanket like this, here's another point, that I can only sleep on my stomach. But now I sleep on my side, I sleep on my back, I sleep whatever. I don't have to lay flat. Like, it works however you want to lay. And I like just go to sleep on my back, and then I turn over to my side when it's just the time of sleep so I can breathe. And it's perfectly fine. And I really believe in this, and I really love it, and I really enjoy waking up in the morning and feeling like a human being instead of like a swamp creature. It's just something that really has changed the way that I feel, and I'm like, have this blanket on me, I'm like clutching it because I'm so freaking nervous, and it just makes me calm, and it's fantastic. And I just want to share that with you guys. I will put a link below to where you can get it. You do not have to go through me at all. You do not have to buy the brand that I have. I do make commission off these. You guys know that. Absolutely. I've always been honest about that. You don't have to go through me. You can get whatever you want. I recommend this brand because I believe in them. And I've talked to people who work for this company, and they're amazing people. So I suggest this brand, but again, you don't have to go through me. You can look it up yourself. You can get whatever brand you want. That is 100% your choice. You should not feel obligated to go through me and do this just because you're a follower of me. It helps me, but you don't have to. Like, I don't want you to feel pressured at all. It's there if you want it, right there. Makes it easy. You click the link, it takes you right to the website, and it gives you everything you need to shop and look and just see what maybe works for you and what doesn't. But again, I just really wanted to stress the point that you do not have to go through me. You do not have to do this because I think it's amazing. There's other weighted blankets in the world. I can't attest to them. I can't. I can attest to this one. And I can attest to weighted therapy and how wonderful it is. I don't know the quality of every blanket. I know this one. Again, that is your decision. You can go look anywhere you want to, do your own research, come up with your own conclusion. That is your right. And you do not have to feel obligated to go through me. You can get one of these blankets and completely not use my link and not order through my affiliate. You don't have to do that. You can do whatever you need to do. If you just really anti-affiliation, that's okay. You don't have to do it. But I wanted to be affiliated with this brand because it changed my life. Really. So I guess that's really it. I feel like this video rambled a bunch. I just really... You guys know I've been really nervous about making this video because I didn't want to sound like a freaking infomercial. I just wanted to speak and tell you exactly how I feel about a product that I love, that I was not affiliated with when I got the blanket. And now I am because I love it. Genuinely, deeply. You guys, I've only ever done one other affiliate link, and I make I have not gotten any like commission off that in 6 months. But I still talk about their products because I still love them, and that's Soul Shine, and I only make a 10% commission. So, and their stuff is like $2. So I'm just saying, me being affiliated with them does not mean that I'm not going to tell you the truth. And if I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't have accepted to be an affiliate of this brand, you know? But I love them, and I hope you love it. And I hope you at least wanted to see this video. And I know it's not fun, and I know I'm not rambling on and talking crazy about whatever, but this is just the truth, and I think it's great, and I hope you guys think it's great too. I love you guys so much for giving me this kind of a platform and this kind of a safe haven where I can just come and talk to you about like my own struggles and about what works for me and what hasn't worked for me. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys, and you know what? Let's go ahead and sign off here. If you would like, you should go ahead and hit that subscribe button. My videos normally not this depressing. That may or may not be true. Yep, and you can give this video a thumbs up if you feel so inclined. It does help me. It does boost my reach. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you're excited or if you're disappointed because you thought it'd be something different. And I'm really open to your opinions, and I like to hear from you guys, and I try to comment back as much as I can, and I really enjoy the conversations that we have in our comment sections. It's kind of incredible, and the people that we bring together is amazing, and I just really appreciate you guys. If you would like, you can follow me on Instagram at grungexglitterx. You can follow me on Snapchat and Twitter at grungexglitter, and you can follow me on Facebook at grungeandglitter-kp. And that's it, you guys. I love you so much. Bye.